Hello, I'm Betty.
I'm Sue, and we're the Smith Sisters.
Today we're going to introduce Chris Marks, who's a wine distributor, wine
Expert.
I'm an expert.
Yes. And he's going to give us a little information on a dinner party, or helping us do a dinner party that we're doing on Friday night. At a charity event, we raffled this dinner off, and we're serving 6 people dinner, and Chris is going to be there to do the wine. Now, Suzanne, you tell them what our menu is, and then Chris can go from there.
It'll be a 5-course meal. Chris is going to be doing complementing wines. So, Chris, we're happy to have you with us and talk a little bit about this. Add a little spice to our little sessions here. Well, we're going to begin. We have 6 good friends and people that we're going to serve this nice dinner to. At least we think it's a nice dinner.
Looks good.
And we're going to begin with a carrot ginger soup. First, I think you're going to serve an aperitif as they come in. Is that right?
That's correct. I over the course of my life, been lucky to travel all over, and it seems like it's hot summertime, and last year we were in Italy, and it seemed like before we started any event, we always started with an Aperol Spritz. And so we're going to start with an Aperol Spritz. It's an aperitif. Maybe not everyone will like it, but we're going to expose people to some fun things. And that's what we'll just kind of wet our whistle with and prepare our palates.
Very good.
Yeah.
Then we'll move into this carrot ginger soup. I don't know if there's something that comes with the soup or not.
Yes. So always fun to start a celebration for me is some bubbly. I'm actually not a champagne lover. They tend to be a little too sour for me, and I do enjoy some sparkling. So we're going to start with the Prosecco. Prosecco, dry Prosecco from Italy. And that should go pretty well with the light, airy soup that you have planned. I saw it had some ginger, and that'll be a nice complement to the acidity of the wine.
You know, I think the first time I ever had Prosecco was at Harry's Bar in Venice in a Bellini.
I was going to do Bellini.
Yeah.
And we've been to Harry's Bar too.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We were there with a friend, and the friend bought the round of drinks, and she said, "Drink slowly, you're not having another one."
It's like a little glass they give you, and it's like $25, you know.
Yeah,
but you have to, if you're in Venice.
Go to Harry's Bar. Well, that sounds wonderful. And then we're going to move on to a salad that's called a Lobster Fiesta salad, which is going to be papaya and cantaloupe and tomato and lobster, just drizzled with a tiny little orange vinaigrette. And I don't know, that is kind of sharp maybe, but anyway, we're having that, so I don't know what you're thinking about there.
So what I picked for that one is a German Riesling.
Ooh, good.
Riesling is... people automatically assume that Riesling is a sweet wine. It is the most versatile grape made for wines. It can go from bone dry to the most disgustingly sweet dessert wine, and lots in between. And so I chose actually a wine from the oldest operating winery in Germany, Schloss Vollrads. And it has a little bit of residual sugar, and that should complement nice to the fruit. So lots of great acidity, but young and fresh and fruity, and then a little touch of residual sugar.
It is sounding so wonderful.
I can't wait myself.
Then we're going to move along to the main course, an entree. And we're doing a prime rib rack of pork, roasted. I think it'll be a beautiful piece of meat if I do it well. And complementing that will be a ramekin of potatoes, a little asparagus on the plate. And so what about that, Chris?
So pork is a meat that can go either white or red or something in between. And being a roast, I chose a red, but it's going to be on the lighter side. I started off deciding whether I wanted something like a Pinot Noir, which is a lighter red wine, but ended up with a Reserva Rioja from Spain, made from a grape Tempranillo, and top notch. And I'm going to serve it from Magnum bottle. It's got a beautiful score, and it should be fantastic with the pork.
I'm coming out of the kitchen.
Absolutely, I think everyone's going to want to attend Fire and Ice next year and been on this dinner. And then we're going to move to a little palate cleanser, a mint sorbet, which probably, I don't think you have to do anything there. No. That has a little creamed mint in it, so that'll be close. When
we talked, and of course I always like talking wine with my co-workers, and we were think, hey, what do you think about this? But when we got to that, I knew that was a palate cleanser.
Right. So.
You verified that, and you don't need wine with a palate cleanser.
No, you're busy cleansing your palate.
Perfect.
Right.
Perfect tweener, in betweener.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, and then we come to the finale. We're going to do a beautiful board or tray, if you will, of what we're calling Mini-Indulgences. Mm-hmm. So we'll have little glasses of parfait and lemon curd and blueberries and a chocolate, and peanut butter, chocolates all around, some cannolis. So there'll be lots of little sweetnesses on this tray that they can pick from. And I'm sure you have a complimentary dessert wine for that.
Yes, I picked one, but after hearing that, I think I'm going to have to bring a few others.
Oh my gosh.
Because, well, I'm not one of those people that espouse to a dry red wine with chocolate. There's too many other wines to me that go better with chocolate than dry reds. And so I picked a port, which is a little higher alcohol but has some sweetness to it. And that should go great with the chocolate side of it. But now hearing that there are other flavors, I'm sure I can find a little dessert wine to complement other ones too.
But that port, that'll just...
But there's mainly chocolate.
I'm not going to remove the port.
Okay, good.
This is an addition to.
Yeah. Oh, there isn't anything that you've said that just doesn't sound marvelous.
No.
So happy to...
I want it to be tomorrow, right now.
Well, wait, we have an awful lot of work to do. We still have a lot of gathering and cooking to do and second guessing ourselves. So
that's all part of the dinner. Ooh, shouldn't we have done it that way? Ooh, shouldn't we have done it this way?
I think it's going to be great. I hope it all turns out. But you're going to be the highlight of the evening. I know that. So, well, we can thank you enough, and we look forward to tomorrow evening and spending the evening with you over beautiful things.
Yes, thank you very much, Chris.
Life is good. We're all blessed, and this is why I got into the wine business, because I'm a foodie. I don't weigh this much because I don't like eating, and so this is going to be a fantastic.
You are our kind of guy.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Flattered that you invited me.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Come back again next week and see us, and you'll hear more about our dinner party.
Yes.
And I'm Betty.
I'm Sue.
We're the Smith Sisters.